We all know the cycle. With every version of Windows, it either alternates from the best Windows yet to a buggy, unpleasant mess. And judging from the graphical user interfaces, Windows 98 and Windows 95 are sure to have a nice place, but some bugs. And people are still debating whether Windows 10 or Windows 8 break that cycle. But today we're going to be talking about Windows 7. No, not Windows Vista. They are very different, I promise. And no, not Windows XP, but Windows 7. To do this, we're going to need to go back to July 22nd, 2009. This is the glorious day that Microsoft would start manufacturing Windows 7. Keep this date in mind, therefore you may need it for the rest of the video. Windows 7 started manufacturing on July 22nd, 2009 and became available on October 22nd, 2009. And with the crash of Windows Vista back in 2007, people were awaiting this new operating system for a very long time. Okay, back to the development of Windows 7. A bit of info about Windows 7 would be that it is a personal computer operating system that was produced by Microsoft as a part of the Windows NT family of operating systems. It was released to manufacturing on July 22, 2009 and became generally available on October 22, 2009, less than 3 years after its release of the predecessor, Windows Vista. And since Windows Vista had been released 3 full whole years before Windows 7, a new operating system, had come out, it would take a very long time for people to get used to Windows Vista with all of its new features, including Arrow and all the new stuff that Windows Vista had packed into it. And with PCs becoming more vulnerable than they used to be with Windows XP, with Windows Vista, people had been downgrading very fastly to get back to Windows XP, their very secure operating system. Although lots of people probably will say Windows 7 and Windows Vista are the same, they are very different. They have very different graphical user interfaces, and lots of people like Windows 7 more than Windows Vista because there was only one service pack. That one service pack changed everything for Microsoft, and eventually it would become to be one of the most liked operating systems made by Microsoft. And just like Windows Vista, Windows 7 had plenty of versions, but some of them were different, including Professional and Starter. But all 6 versions are Starter, Home Basic, Home Premium, Professional, Ultimate, and Enterprise. Enterprise was kind of a different operating system. It had a lot of features just like Ultimate, but it was basically used for most enterprise companies. Most people didn't really buy it on store shelves, for one reason, because it wasn't sold on store shelves. It was just premiumly for enterprise users, like big companies. People started to love the operating system. Now, I do have to say, people were very iffy in this process. People that have transferred from Windows Vista, from XP, then back to XP, then back to Vista, then back to XP, to see if Vista was good for a Service Pack 2, but then went back to XP, came to Windows 7. Now, I'm very sure that they were probably worried because they had already experienced an operating system like this, Vista. So, with the GUI being almost the exact same, people were very iffy. So, in all, the history of Windows 7 is very weird and kind of cool at the same time. So, again, if you're ever in need of a really great and awesome operating system developed by Microsoft, my best choice, or your best choice, would be Windows 7. The graphical user interface is beautiful. Windows 8 is just too hard to learn if you're in the typical Windows 7 or Windows XP type of vibe. And Windows 10 is just too modern for my liking. So, again, if you're looking for a great operating system from Microsoft, my best suggestion would to be Windows 7. But don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. My favorite version of Windows 7 would definitely have to be Professional. Professional comes loaded with features, and it doesn't have too many or too little. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!